Hi, welcome to Brad's Reactors. We have my granddaughter Kaydence again with us today.
Hey.
And Kaydence, I know has not heard this artist, John Prine.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all. And the song is going to be Sandstone. John Prine is country, folk. Some of his songs have a little bit of rock. His big thing is he's a storyteller.
Okay, I like storytelling. I was like, cool.
Yeah, and this goes back in the 70s, and he was actually in the military. And I don't know if this is a personal, but it relates to what he went through and was around in the Vietnam War.
He was?
Yeah, he was. I think he was in the Vietnam War. Tell me guys if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I got the war right. And he was writing these songs, and I could be off a year or two, but 23 years old.
So it is personal, like this is
It's
a first-hand experience, or like?
It's either an exact personal experience or it's similar to a personal experience.
Okay.
And guys, comment and let me know on that, because I'm not sure. I know that he was in the war, in the military, and the amazing thing about John, he wrote these, at 23, he wrote these songs, and Bob Dylan considered him one of the best songwriters. So, I think someone came in my shop. But don't pay attention to the background noise. Anyway, John Prine, Sandstone, and the main thing in this is the story, in my opinion. And you tell me what you think. Let me make sure when we're getting ready to start that I got my headphones right. Okay. Welcome everybody. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and ring
The bell.
Yes, okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, one more thing. At the end of the video, we try to promote other reactors. And if you stay to the end, we'll give a shout out to one of my favorite reactors. And please go to the artist, to their sites, and we'll have that link on there also. Again, it's John Prine, Sandstone. And here we go. And here we go.
Through the show. Okay. See you, John.
This song I wrote a couple of years ago after I got out of the Army. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he served had shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his name. But the morphine eased the pain, and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he'd spent his last dime, and Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose, while the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios.
We'll pause for a minute. That's a pretty deep and what I consider sad song.
Yeah, I think it's kind of heartbreaking-ish.
It is, and it's real, and I was young when the Vietnam War was going on, but a lot of the vets, and Kaydence's dad is in the military, National Guard. We're real proud of him, so she can relate to this in that sense. Vietnam War, the guys that came back were not treated the best. If you know the history of that.
Yeah, even coming home, people were like kind of still like angry with them as well.
They should have been only angry with the government, definitely not with them. They were following orders and doing the best they could in a terrible, terrible situation. All war is terrible. And this war, maybe all wars, but Vietnam brought back a lot of addicted people because of...
Yeah, they all came back like drug addicted.
And it wasn't because they were, I think because they were enjoying doing drugs. I think it was trying to survive being in hell, basically. Because I mean, it was not, all war is hell, but this one was pretty bad. And but anyway, we'll see how it ends. I wanted to take a pause and see what you think of the ending, okay?
As well as that, at least from what it sounds like to me, at least, I could be wrong, because at the beginning we were talking about like it was personal. I think it's like personally inspired. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just sounds like that, like maybe he's using Sam Stone as to like explain like his experience to some degree, but it sounds like he's like talking about like maybe like inspired experience for...
He could have known a guy named Sam Stone, or he could have just inspired him or knew people. I don't know if there was a real Sam Stone. Guys, please let us know if there was. It can't be exactly about him, and you'll see why at the end of the song.
Do they die?
We'll find out.
Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. Well, he played his last request while the room smelled just like death, with an overdose
Yeah, this is right after
of
I said that.
in the air.
Yeah, you hit that nail on the head.
But life had lost its fun, and there was nothing to be done but trade his house that he bought on the GI Bill for a flag-draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios.
Oh.
Yeah, he was an old soul. So we know it wasn't him after seeing the ending. Thankfully, it wasn't him. But it's a sad story. What are your thoughts on it, Kaydence? Tell our people what you think.
So from song like aside, at least from what I know from like folk music and stuff, I think I'm already like something I want to dive into his music in that regards, because like I know like Bob Dylan and all of them, and
He's got a huge catalog of music too.
I think I liked him more than a lot of artists that I know in terms of that category, and just how he went about singing and his sound, and I don't know, you're just kind of, when you hear his music, you're kind of just with him in that moment and hearing what he has to say.
One of the best storytellers, and that's a great reaction to it. not all of his songs are sad, but he's got some other sad ones.
Well, it doesn't need to be sad, just kind of being able to capture something and put you in there.
Yeah, he does one that I hope we can get you to react to later, Angel from Montgomery. And at 23 or 24, he's telling the story of a middle-aged woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how you can do that being a 23-year-old guy. I mean, he could really tell stories.
I think I actually might have heard that song, possibly.
That's his biggest hit, and Bonnie Raitt redid it, so it became a hit actually by another person, even though he wrote it. If you were going to hear any of his songs,
It would have been that one.
That would be the one on the top of the list. But it'd still be good to revisit that one. But yeah, he's got tons. We'll definitely bring you back to John Prine.
Okay.
And our shout out. Yeah, please go to John Prine's channel. John passed away during COVID, I believe, during that time period. But he lived a good, full life and brought a ton of great music into the world for us. So go to his channel, but also our reactor that we're shouting out to today. And I think Lee, I don't know if he's reacted to this yet, but Lee Reacts is the other one we're sending you to. I think Lee is really, he'd be great on this because he's a really emotional reactor, and I think he'd be fantastic. We'll have to go look and see if he's reacted to this song.
Does he bring like personal stories into it?
He does. I've heard on some of his reactions some things that he's been through in life he relates to in the songs, and I probably watched 30, 40 reactions of Lee Reacts.
Okay.
And we'll have that link on there. Kaydence is 2 hours from where I live, so when she's in town, we'll have her reacting more.
Yeah, it was nice being here.
Thank you, and we love it when you're here, not just reacting. She's my oldest grandchild, and I don't think I said it at the beginning of this video, but she's studying in dentistry. Might be what is it, when they do like murder scenes?
Well, they can do different stuff, but
forensic dentist.
Yeah, I think that'd be a forensic dentist possibly, or I might just hygienist or something.
And you got plenty of time to decide. It's her first year. So we want you to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and guys, any questions, any comments, we are very good about answering you, when we release this video right now while we're releasing. Please comment, tell us stuff, send us reactions that you personally want for Kaydence, Samantha, and some of our other reactors. You can not only choose the song, but you can choose the song of which reactor you would like to react to it. So,
I think also maybe we should have like a regards for like the future, whatever this becomes. Maybe where we like flip it one day.
You flip it in what way? You got me worried.
You react,
Well, I agree with that, and you could pull, even though I've got an extensive, you can bring some songs I haven't heard.
Okay.
I know I've heard you speak of Paramore, and I don't think
I would probably bring in Brand New. Because
okay.
they like their songs, like I feel like when you're done like listening to them, you're not even gonna know, like they just said so much.
Since I'm doing this to everybody else, I agree, I have to react too.
Yeah, flipped episode.
Okay. But eventually it's just gonna be our subscribers, but now that they heard you say that.
They can be a special, like for like a holiday or something.
Now, if you say it, I'll react to it. So, thank you very much. And again, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, be part of our family. And we'll go out with our music, which was me playing in my younger years before Kaydence was around. Yeah. All right, thank you.